All right. Hello. Hello, everybody. And welcome to the return of Journey to the Farlands. I finally found something that works, something that has coordinates, something that actually will work for me. And it saves. We're gonna do another stress test today. I did another one not too long ago, but I'll kind of go over the same stuff I was going over then, since I don't know how much people will have seen of that. Um, but yeah, the journey begins. We set off, and yeah, no, it's really cool. I managed to actually find someone was actually willing to throw everything together and make a mod for Infdev 2010-0320 that makes the journey possible. So yay, can walk 33.5 million blocks to the Stonewall if I want to. Yeah, it's a fun world gen quirk, funny, haha, funny thing that occurs out quite far in Minecraft. Usually, most people are probably familiar with, if anything, the Farlands, which generates 12.5 million out, and this is like the earliest version of that when the game first went infinite development. Uh-huh. But this version, like I said, it does not have saving. It does not have like anything. It was purely just like like a part of like test versions and stuff, like figuring stuff out. So the fact that there's actually some sort of system in here is cool. Of course, through the power of modding, but well, it's been decided that I do this next. I kind of left it up to a poll in the Farland Discord. That's what it was, the Farland Discord, and I let them kind of decide what the next journey was, whether it be another journey or a world border in modern journey, and it ended up being a Stonewall journey. So let the fun begin of that. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to find a way down that does not deal damage. And speaking of damage, that is like one of the biggest things. But I should thank all the people who did put in some time to help uh, facilitate things, regardless of kind of whether I switched gears or whatnot from what they made. The other two videos I did on Journey here were using a saving mod from the Minecraft Recreation Project, specifically NASCO 222. So that made that stuff possible and kind of was like, okay, now I need coordinates and stuff now that that was working. And now I found a mod thanks to my own request from like probably around almost 2 months ago now. Finally got something working after trial and error. That's cool. Also, don't mind the 99 pickaxes. Oh, actually, maybe I should. Oh, there's the pyramid. Just thinking about my damage. Because I can't regenerate. I can technically. Yeah, hang on. Skeleton, you might kill me real quick. There we go. Where was I? Yes, damage. That's another thing. I backups. Yes, I have to keep pretty much as much health as I can because losing any health is permanent. There's no healing. There is technically healing through the arrows here, but it often does spawn hostile mobs that can spawn more hostile mobs as you'd seen there. That's the only way to get mobs. There's no natural spawning, and there's also no mushrooms. There's seeds, but there's no growth tech. So food is a major thing, and it's really just a challenge of not taking any damage at all, if possible, and basically going to backups if I do take damage, and using that kind of as the way to move forward because the world auto saves the all that stuff. I might have to up my memory as well. in a moment. But there's a lot of things to be aware of that makes this a whole lot more tricky than you may first think. I thought it was going to be fine and dandy, but then the world generation came along and had jagged drops and all sorts of stuff that prevents like safe walking in a lot of cases. You have to really be careful. But it is hypothetically possible. It is doable. Does that mean Boom 4 is going to be able to do it? Well, that's another thing. But it's good to be back anyway, back walking, even if it's going to be like this for a little bit, trying to get my bearings. And what, it's been like almost 8 months since Journey ended. Or not ended, but went on to being Journey within the Farlands, which has kind of just been like the slower paced, more casual series. And this will probably be similar to that. I don't think I will keep this to the same pace that I had the other world. I do have a life. I do have a life, which will kind of infringe on my ability to make quick and fast progress, which I'm not all that concerned. I did my main goal already of walking to the Farlands, so going to another set of Farlands is not. It's cool. It's gonna be probably a lot of fun trying to get there, but it's way further. It's over double the distance. It's one of those things where it's a much different form of commitment, I think, to the other walk I did. So no promises on actually making it there in a reasonable time frame, but making it there at all, maybe. I think I sound a bit more optimistic than I would have at the beginning of my other Farland walk. Oh, hello, Pyramid. One thing I did discover in the stress tests before was that these things just regenerate endlessly. I'm not going to be walking diagonally. It will be way too long to do this diagonally. I did the corner Farlands are already doing more diagonal. It's more distance than necessary, and I don't think the appeal is as similar for the cornerstone wall as the corner Farlands. It probably is a similar appeal. It's kind of probably cool to see two stone walls converge, but it's not like you get like a whole different set of things. Like with the Farlands, you actually get like a different thing altogether. Like a different type of Farlands when they intersect. So you wouldn't get that here. But yeah, in terms of like the mod itself, what does it do? Well, I said some of the stuff already. It adds coordinates and some details. You can see the world seed if you somehow figure out how to get seeds working in old Minecraft. You can find this seed in this version or around this era. There's also the world boundary removal at I think around 32 million. I think that's one of the changes. I'll pull them up as well. There's a brightness slider for night, so we'll see how effective that is. So then at least I don't have to place torches all the time. Let me just pull up my list just so I can see the rest of the stuff. I'm gonna have to restart my game in a second. I forgot to change my memory for this instance. Saving and loading, deleting brightness, extended FPS. So there's more in the FPS menu. XZ world size has been removed. Negative XZ bugs were removed, some of them. Display bit depth fixes, fix the limit frame rate option. Ah, there we go. It even is linked to the newest version with all the fixes. But I'm going to keep this menu open the whole journey just so you can see the coordinates. And so I can see the coordinates as well. And there will be a lot of swimming like this because there's no boats. There's not a lot of things. There's even less than there was in beta. And there was already a lot different. Like beta versus modern is already a lot different. This versus beta is a lot different. It's honestly one of those cases where it's easier to say what's, you know, what's in the game than what isn't. Yes. Now, I guess I could talk about serious stuff because I've been a little bit touch and go lately. Because obviously a few weeks ago I took my break to focus on academics and stuff, and now I'm kind of a bit slow to things. I think I'm just trying to figure out a schedule for streaming, so I don't kind of faff about that as much. And I do have a tentative schedule, which I can discuss, since this is kind of my space to discuss things. It's not like one series. I don't have like, you know, whatever guaranteed audience for that kind of thing. This is just kind of my general thing where I just talk about everything, because what better thing to do than just talk about my stuff. But I have what Renewcraft 2 and this. They're both kind of in the same position as series, as like the SMP I'm a part of, and this will both kind of be kind of willy-nilly, kind of just whenever. I'm not gonna attach them to specific schedules. Like Journey before was like daily in quotations. Like it was like I'll do it daily if I can. This I'm not doing daily unless people really enjoy it, and even then it'll probably be shorter episodes. It would not be like multi-hour every day. That's just I don't think that's something I have. I mean, like yeah, the commitment of course, but it's just like motivation in general to do that again to the same capacity. There was a lot of novelty in the original walk that I don't think will be in this one. But that's okay. I'm not trying to replace that. I'm trying to just have some fun with some other stuff. Have an option. And have a fun place just to go. And of course I'll still do my no commentary so then I can catch up on YouTube and stuff. Because I still do need to catch up on my series and things. Yeah, this is bright. Okay, this is the full brightness. Okay, we'll see what it's like. I'll turn down the brightness just so you can see what the game normally looks like. But it already does look better. At least if it's like visible to the stream. It looked like kind of like how Night looks in like other versions, honestly. Yeah, it looks really good from what I've done before. People may be like, it just looks like nighttime. Well, maybe to you. I don't know. I've seen it pretty bad. Is this as dark as it gets? Because this is what I was used to. The difference that makes. That's wild. Well, you can see what I'm seeing at nighttime. I mean, I could hardly see myself, let alone the stream or YouTube with its compression and whatnot. No, but yeah, that's kind of a bit of a thing on like BMF4 and me, because I was known for the Journey of the Farlands for the longest time, and now I'm kind of just doing the odd old Minecraft video now, and this now. Also doing Minecraft Through Time, which happens to also be an Infdev right now. Although, as of the next episode, it will no longer be an Infdev. And also, credit where credit is due. I said Nasco already, but credit to Biravan from Modification Station as well, or Hatsune Miku as they're nicknamed. Major credits to all the people who were helping me out one way or another, making this possible period. Because it's never been done. It's a bit like, oh, yeah, sure, but no, it really, like, it's never been attempted. It's never probably seldom even been thought of by many, let alone even the regular Journey to the Farlands. It's already like a niche within a niche, as I put it then. It's kind of a further niche on top of that here. But yeah, I tried to reduce like the fog. I think in the other episodes, like, oh, maybe that'll make things better. But I don't think it does. I think it just reduces like your own view. Like it does not reduce like the amount of chunks actually loaded, if I'm not mistaken. If people who do know if that would do that or not, do let me know. Because the world size, I mean, I'm going to be seeing how big the world gets after just this one stream, and I'll probably have to plan accordingly. I got lots of room on the drive that this is on, fortunately. But you know, if it gets like to hundreds of gigabytes or whatever in size, and that's of course a little bit unyieldy and hard to work with. But at the same time, I'm sure I could probably like prune the world since I won't be building much of anything. I don't think I've ever pruned a world before. Haven't had that be an issue, so that's probably a bridge I'll have to cross at some point. But that's future stuff. The only thing I'm concerned with today is if I can walk. And I seem to be able to walk, and it's just kind of seeing how the world size is. Maybe when my memory maxes out, I'll show you what the world size is. I should also open RenoCraft 2. Maybe I'll do that while I'm sitting here. What else am I doing? Doing Minecraft Through Time, which is going up until release Minecraft from like Infdev. Doing Infdev Plus. Everyone's been liking that a lot. Been probably my top series in a while. Also been doing. I did do like a stream on shapes. I think I might try and get that out maybe when I get back from work today. I'll export this like straight over. And then probably do something with the Shapes 2 stream. But yeah, Shapes 2 fully released, so I've been playing that game. It's a factory builder game. A lot of fun. I like me a good factory builder. I've also been kind of part of the schedule is I've been working out when I want to do like Sims because I'm into that as well. So that'll probably be starting next Saturday or Sunday. And then I also have my Silver Age hardcore world, which is in kind of release Minecraft. You can definitely tell what where the interests lie. Definitely in some of the older points of Minecraft. I didn't even intend to become like an Infdev YouTuber. That's just kind of what happened. Where kind of my interest is right now. It's more of an era or a stage than anything. Or phase, I guess I should say. See, I even went to go at walking diagonally. Trying to see if that's... Oh, that might actually be faster. Like walking diagonally, like this. Because really, I want to take any like speed thing that I can get. And we're 2,000 out already. Not too bad at all. It shouldn't be too different of a pace than what I'm used to. Probably a bit faster, actually. Because I was going diagonally, so it was slower. So I actually, it should be faster. I can't tell if it's faster or not. Oh. 98. Okay, I'm gonna go to the title. It's 21 megabytes already. Woof. Yeah. It's gonna be a big world at this rate. I'm just gonna quickly change my memory. So I actually have lots of memory. It should be good enough. At least we have a reference point. No, it'll be the good thing about doing like episodes and stuff is I'll be able to go back to the previous episode, you know, kind of thing. Like if I lose health or whatever, it'll just get a bit spotty with marathons and stuff. But I'm not at that point yet. We're good. We're doing just dandy. I think that tells you about everything. Also, oh yeah, I also check out like Minecraft mod packs and mods, which I might get more into that as I go. I don't have that explicitly in my schedule, but that would definitely be something I'd be open to checking out more mod packs and things. I also have a Terraria series that I've been doing, but it's live stream only, and I'll probably will edit that into a movie when it's done. But that's about everything for now. Yeah, you'll notice these pyramids tend to recur. They are just a part of the journey. So yes, the ore generation is very weird in this version. There's only like one singular ore usually in like the blob or whatever you want to call it, the vein, and any ore can generate anywhere. So yeah, if you see the odd diamond around, that's probably why. It actually is better to not go up these mountains, because yeah, if you notice, it just doesn't go down normally. Get really jagged, jarring terrain like this. I might even take my first screenshot. I don't know if there is a screenshot option. I can just take one. That. Wonderful. There's your thumbnail. See the diamonds up there and everything. Okay, a bit of a short one today, but I'm gonna wrap up this stream here. I'll probably stream again tonight. Do something else with maybe get something out on the YouTube today, and I'll probably move this over, like I said. But I figured I'd not do too much because I work and I wanted to just test it out. Seems like everything's working fine. The only kind of shortcoming right now is the memory. The memory is kind of not really resetting. Upon restarting the game, it kind of only goes down just a little tick. So that's something to be aware of. But apart from that, everything seems to be okay. Just the damage things, just backups and whatnot. It would suck on marathons to take damage and have to go back to a backup, but that's just the way things will go. It's just business here. But yeah, I'm gonna stop. We're at what, 6,174 blocks. We're a little drop in the 32 or 33 million bucket. But a start is a start anyway. So thank you guys, everybody, for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, peace out.